The Great Wall is directed by... Oh wait, hang on, wrong movie. Let me change that quick. The Great Wall is directed by Yimou Zhang and stars Matt Damon, Tian Jing, Willem Dafoe and Andy Lau. Two European mercenaries who are hunting for black powder, or as we know it, gunpowder, become captured by a Chinese army who take them to the Great Wall of China. When they arrive there, they are kept as prisoners until a battle takes place against these mysterious, mythical and legendary creatures, and this is where they are proven as great warriors as they join the fight with the Chinese army against these creatures who they find early on in the film, and the film kind of explains later on what these creatures are and what they're here for and what their purpose is. I'll start with the positives, as there are not too many of them, unfortunately. For one, this movie is fantastically directed. This guy is a well-known visionary director, and you can see that when watching this movie. It is beautiful to watch, and some of the shots are gorgeous as they melt your eyes. Also, all of the battle scenes are really well done. The director did a really great job in capturing these large-scale battles which showcase everything on screen and make sure everything is shown in action. The actress Tian Jing as Commander Lin was also a really nice addition to the cast. She was really great, strong and a really great female lead who was also a very skilled fighter. I really enjoyed all the scenes with her within the movie. I also loved all of the coloured armours. Each colour represents a faction within the army, such as red meaning an archer, or purple meaning close quarters, or even black which represents the death squad. Seeing them all on screen together is very cool and something I haven't seen before. However, there are a few downsides. First off, Matt Damon's character, I just did not connect to him on any level, and in reality he was just an uninteresting character. He may have been a badass archer, which of course I love, but he just wasn't that great. Plus, I believe he's supposed to be an American in the movie, and Matt Damon is American himself, and he still managed to get the accent completely wrong. How? I don't understand how that's actually humanly possible for him to do that.
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
I feel that a lot of this movie is also very predictable. No spoilers here, but I will say that a lot of characters die in the movie. Don't worry, it's not relevant. But I was sat there in the cinema watching the movie thinking, well, that person's gonna die, or he's definitely a goner, and saying things like that make the movie feel very predictable. Also, in terms of the storyline, there are a lot of conveniences within the story which make it seem quite easy to note down before anything actually happens, so you'll be saying, oh, that story will come into play later on. There is also a specific moment where a character is accused of something that they did not do, and the character is being prosecuted by the army for doing this thing. However, we the audience knows that they did not do it, and it's so obvious to that character that he didn't do it. And it only takes another character who comes into the scene, who appeared earlier on in the film, to speak, and once he says that, everyone else is convinced that that person is innocent. So this character basically just becomes a walking plot device by the end of the film. Just seemed quite forced. The movie also tries to be quite comedic at times by adding in a lot of jokes and banter between the characters. However, these jokes always land completely flat, and in my theatre at least, nobody was laughing at these jokes. They try to add in communication error humour to try and spice it up here and there, to try and get, double the laughs out of one joke, but it usually just fails more, which causes more awkward humour on the screen and then just makes the audience feel more awkward when you're sat there trying to enjoy the film. Now, with all that said, all those negative comments, to say that I did not like this movie would be a huge lie and huge misconception. I actually loved this movie. I found it immensely entertaining and insanely fun. If you want to go and watch a film that has, great direction, beautifully shot action, then The Great Wall is 100% for you. And I couldn't help but have a great time with this film. So with that said, I give The Great Wall a C.